Hi guys, welcome to Crafting with the Crafty Chick. Thank you so much for coming to craft with me today. I so appreciate you taking the time to learn something and to be creative and learn new ideas and just taking a little time for you. That's a very important thing, and I think not enough of us do that as often as we should. I'm not naming names, but I think that a little bit of creativity sometimes just breaks us out of our little rut that we can get into sometimes. So I hope that by the end of this video you will feel inspired and maybe have taken the time for yourself. You can go and do something else or do something new or try a project or technique that you've been wanting to try. So I hope that you enjoyed this craft project. This is our last one, using the last two of our current In Colors. This is Soft Succulent and Evening Evergreen. It's a very dark, like almost a hunter green, very pretty Christmas green that this would make. And this project uses the Flowers of Friendship bundle that we have been using, and it's just this flower image right here is the one that we're going to be using. And little card, big thanks, that sentiment is what we're going to use on our project today. I do want to point out something from my last project with our polished pink card. Let me set this off to the side for a moment. I was saying that this stitched rectangle is from the Stitched Rectangle die. It actually is from the Stitch So Sweetly die, and I thought it was the second one down, but it's actually the largest stitched rectangle, so it's this one. So I did want to point that correction out to you. And these are in our current annual catalog, and I think they are on page 166. So it's the first one up here in the top left corner, Stitch So Sweetly. You get 10 dies, and it's $32. And then it says on page 86, you can see some samples of what they would use. So it's this die cut shape cutout is also part of that die set. And so I just wanted to point that out. It's from the Stitch So Sweetly. And then on our project for today, we're actually using another one of these. The shape of our sentiment pieces is from this one. And so it also puts stitching on those as well, and I really like these. Very versatile. You can make these into tags. You can do so many things with these. These even, I thought of, you can make a box and then make the stitched rectangle part like the top of the lid, so like the bottom of the base of your box, and then you have the top, and I thought that might be pretty too, so that might be a future project coming. So that would be me taking the time for me to sit down and be creative and do something, huh? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these away. And this project was a lot of fun, very, very simple. This one you can knock out pretty quickly, and I'm utilizing the DSP from our new In Colors, and this is our Evening Evergreen sheer open weave ribbon. And then, so these three flowers, what I did was I stamped them onto three of our current In Colors, the Pale Papaya, Fresh Freesia, and Polished Pink. And I fussy cut them out, and then I put Wink of Stella over the top of them. I also, on this one, I took our Stampin' chalk marker and just highlighted. You can see the bits of white. You can do that if you have like a white gel pen or even the chalk marker. Stampin' Up! Does carry these. They are in our catalog, and I think they're $3.50, I think. Don't quote me, but very affordable, and it just really packs a punch and really highlights some things. So I did that. So this will be really easy to just put together, and you don't have to stamp these on cardstock and cut them out. You could just color the flowers in with your Stampin' Right markers or even your Stampin' Blend. But I just wanted to do something a little bit different. And these I did pop, I don't know if you guys can see, there's dimensionals underneath there because I wanted to give them that 3D effect. So this is what we're going to be doing today. And to save a little bit of time, I did go ahead and fussy cut 2 of my flowers out already. And I will do one with you if you are crafting along with me. Okay. So here is our flower stamped image. So as you can see, it's just a plain white flowers. And then I stamped them on our 3 In Color cardstock. So as you can see, I've already fussy cut the pale papaya. And so on the polished pink, you want to fussy cut the flower that's on the right hand corner, right hand side. And then the pale papaya one is on the left hand side. The fresh Freesia is the one in the middle. So I'm going to fussy cut this one out. And then you have, if you stamp these, you have these other flowers that you can save and use for another project. So don't throw these away. You can use them. Okay. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this purple fresh Freesia. And it's really nice because this is such a simple floral image that it really is not that hard to fussy cut. You just have a few curves to follow. And I am keeping the outline of that flower in. I'm trying to be on the very outside of the line so that you have that dark purple outline showing through. That helps to make things pop. Okay, see? Done. And then you save these and use them for another project. So now I have all 3 of my flowers. I'm going to go ahead and stick these on with dimensionals. So you can use the mini dimensionals. And bring my paper piercer in here. And so you just turn them over, and on the fresh Freesia I put 2, and on the polished pink I put 1, and then the pale papaya I think I put 2 also. Maybe 3, because I could see where I could put another one. So I'd say 3 on the pale papaya. And I think we could fit 2 on the polished pink. Yep, we can do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and peel off the dimensional backing and attach these to our card. So fresh Freesia goes right in the middle, and I'm keeping it right inside that black outline. And then our polished pink goes on the right hand side. There we go. And then our pale papaya. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead, I'm not going to do the chalk marker on this one. You can if you want to, or your white gel pen. I'm just going to go ahead and go over my flowers with my Wink of Stella pen, and that just gives it a nice sparkle. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. And then we can set this off to the side, and I don't know if my camera's picking up that sparkle. There we go. Isn't that pretty? So now I'm going to set that off to the side, and we're going to go ahead and put the rest of our card together. Okay. So this is, we're going to start with dimensions. So this is Evening Evergreen base, and this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then our first layer is Soft Succulent, which is another In Color of ours. And this one is 2 1/8 by 4 1/4. And then we have Whisper White piece, and this is 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we have our 2021-2023 In Color DSP, and this is 2 1/8 by 5 1/2. And then we have our flower image part, and this is also Whisper White, and this one is 2 7/16 by 3 3/4. Okay, so that's all of those dimensions. I think that's it. And then we're using the Flowers of Friendship bundle, which is this one here. And then this Sentiment. And then this is the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And Sentiment was stamped in Memento Black. And then you have this little strip. I don't think I wrote that down in my notes. Let me look here. I didn't. Okay, this little strip, you don't have to, but I thought to put inside on our liner, and I think I forgot my liner. What is it with these liners? So I'm going to have to cut an inside liner, but this is a leftover piece after I cut this DSP, and so I like to use, so you can just put it on the inside, on the bottom of your liner if you want to. So we'll set that off to the side. And then we have our beautiful Evening Evergreen sheer open weave ribbon. Okay, let's get crafting. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that your fold is up at the top so your card's not upside down. And we're going to go ahead and take our mono glue and take our soft succulent piece and glue this down to the base of our card. Right in the middle. And adhere that down. And then we're going to take our Whisper White piece and our Soft Succulent DSP, and we're going to glue this piece to our Whisper White. And you're going to go all the way up to the top and all the way to the bottom, but you do want a white border on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And I'm going to move this out of the way. I don't want to get glue on our card in case glue seeps out. Okay, and so I'm just following my grid here on my paper. Go all the way top and bottom, and I'm making sure I have a white border on both sides. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and bring this piece in, but before we attach this piece to our card, we're actually going to take our ribbon and wrap it around. And so this is where your glue dots come in handy, or if you're using tear and tape adhesive or a high tack adhesive. So I'm going to go ahead and get this glue dot, one on one end, and then I'm going to put another glue dot on the other end. Okay, and then I'm going to put one more just in the middle. Okay, and now we are ready to go ahead, and you want to try to keep it, because as you can see, it's not exactly in the center, but more off to the side, because we want to have enough room to have the soft succulent piece showing on the other side of our stamped image. So I'm going to eyeball roughly where I want my ribbon, and you can follow along and do the same thing so that you know where you want the placement of your ribbon. And so I'm going to come in right about here, and this is why I wanted that glue dot in the middle, so that it's held in place so I can turn this over and attach it to the other side. And same thing here, I want to keep this straight. And there we go. So now this can be glued down to our card, and you want to take your sentiment piece and line it, just line it, or some people say butt it up to where your ribbon is. So if you want to glue this down on this side, yeah, this is my mess up here. Nothing goes to waste crafting. We use everything. So I'm just gluing that down, lining that up right against that. And I'm not worried about gluing this side down because I can come back in and do that. But now, so as you can see, these two are bonded. So now I can put glue and put the whole thing down at once. Just makes things a little bit easier that way. I'll go ahead and glue all of this. and this side. And glue that down. So pretty, and you see how fast this comes together. I mean, it comes together pretty quick. Okay, and now we're going to take our dimensionals and turn our sentiment piece over. And I'm using the big dimensionals. Okay. Amazing how much you go through these dimensionals. I use them a lot. I mean, I've used them in my card making, 3D thing, my bags, gift boxes, scrapbooking even, because I do scrapbook from time to time, and they're the perfect height where, like at Michael's or some craft stores will have these, which are great, but a lot of them are a lot taller, and sometimes I don't want something to be sticking out that tall. Okay, so now I'm coming down to the corner here, and I'm going to just line this corner up with this part here. Hope you guys can see that. And so because I do want some of it to show over here on that green, but keeping it inside your card. And then just secure that down when you've got that right where you want it. And then the other thing on my sample is I did put the Pale Papaya new In Color jewels. I did not have enough, and because I could not order more, I did not include those in your kits. And so we're not going to put them on this card. But so there you have options. You can either leave it plain with no bling or jewels, or you can put some bling. So they're both pretty either way. You can't go wrong. And then for the inside, see, I need to make me a liner because, well, clearly I forgot. And I don't have, so I'll just show you. So you have your leftover DSP piece from when you do your die or your cutting. Then you can just add it in, and it just adds a little something to the inside. So instead of cutting a liner out for this, which I will do later, we'll just go ahead and use this on this one. And this is just to show you, because some people have said, well, I have all these scraps and I don't know what to do with them. This is a great way to use them up. And I've seen where people have taken all their scraps and all their strips like this and made a card front, like, you know, like piece, I mean, just multiples, like row after row, and really is cool, and it's a great way to use up your scraps. Don't throw anything away, and always reuse them. Always use them. Okay, and there you have it. So there is our soft succulent and evening evergreen. And see how pretty that was? Oh, and for the leaves on the Stampin' blends, I used light soft succulent, and then where you have the lines, this part of the stamped image, I just went over that area with the darker green, the light evening evergreen, just to, you know, give it some, I don't want to say dimension, but just to give it some contrast. There we go, that's what I was looking for. A little bit of contrast. Because, I mean, even in nature, leaves, for the most part, aren't just like one hue of color. A lot of times you'll see different hues. So, anyway. Nobody wants to hear about that, right? So, I hope that you had fun with this project. And again, this, I mean, really not bad. $35, I think, is what this is. We're going to look this up in the catalog. I think it's page 78. Let's see here. Yes, 78. So page 78 in our annual catalog. Yeah. $35 for the bundle, and that's for the stamp set and the punch. So if you are interested, make sure you get the bundle price. Unless you don't want the bundle, then you can come up here You see Flowers of Friendship, $21. That is just for the stamp set. So really not bad. You can do so much. And I love what they did here with this card, was they took all those flowers and made it look like a wreath. And I just thought that's really, really pretty. And that black with the sentiment, that just pops. So we might have to do something like that. That's really pretty. Okay, so a couple of sneak peeks that I have for you guys. So one of my most popular things, kit that everybody seems to really like, is my Christmas in July, and that is coming. I will be starting preparations for that next month, in addition to doing the kits for June. Christmas in July, if I remember right, last year we did 6 projects, and this year we will do about the same. We'll either do 5 projects or 6, depending. A lot of it depends on the holiday catalog too, because I think for demonstrators we get to see the holiday catalog July or beginning of August. So, but I will be getting the stamp set out of our current annual catalog to get started on our Christmas project. So I just want to show you one of the things we'll be using is this DSP. Is called Tidings of Christmas. It's a 6x6 DSP. Really, really, really great set of papers. There's so many different patterns, and I think you get 4 sheets of each. Oh, maybe not. Okay, you get 6 sheets of each. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's 8. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you get 8 sheets of each pattern. And so here is the first one. I'm going to turn it over the other side so you can see. And there's a lot of the evening evergreen in this paper pack. And then here's another pattern. This is really cute. I could see doing a lot with that pattern. And then the other side is like snowflakes. And the stripes. Woo, that messes with my eyes. You guys ever see those patterns that sometimes they just kind of mess with your eyes when you look at them up close? Okay, we're done. And then the other side, that's red. And this one I really like. Oh, my camera, come on. Get the camera to focus, come on. Here we go. Isn't this pretty? And this lighter shade of green is the soft succulent. And then here's the other side of that one with the pine cone. So really pretty, huh, you guys? And then here is red and white stripes, and then the other side is trees. I really like that. And then I think this is the last one. And then the other side is, isn't that pretty? So I will be coming up with some Christmas projects with this paper pack. And we will be making those for Christmas in July. Okay, and then one other sneak peek is, and this is a new item too. This is called a chevron weave ribbon. And this is an evening evergreen. I haven't even opened it yet, so let's open it up and let's find out. So I had to laugh. Last week I was watching another demo. Her name is Angie. I'm not sure her proper pronunciation, but I think her last name is Pias or Pias or something. She is an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and her blog is Stampin' Up! With the Moray. And she was opening up a pack of this Stampin' Up! Ribbon, and she made a comment, and I had to totally laugh because I could totally relate. But she said, we really need to find another way to secure our ribbon because it is so hard to open these without cutting our ribbon, because of course you don't want to cut your beautiful ribbon. And I just laughed and I thought, I can relate. Okay, and this ribbon, let's see if we can get the camera to pick that up. It is a chevron pattern. There we go. You can probably see that now. And this is pretty smooth and fluid. Oh, you guys, I'm loving this already. Look how pretty that is. That would be beautiful adorned on a gift box. Or so we will be working with this too, and I think this is 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, this is 3/8 of an inch wide. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now the ideas just need to come. Creativity ideas, come on. I did do a search on Pinterest. You guys know me, I'm a pinaholic. I'm on Pinterest, and it's like scroll for, I don't know, sometimes it could be an hour, sometimes it could be 2 hours. Yes, I am that person. Anyway, I did a search for a couple of the new stamp sets in Stampin' Up's catalog, and nothing came up. Like, nobody's made any projects yet, and I thought, okay, because usually I go to Pinterest for inspiration, either to case ideas from someone else, and casing stands for copy and selectively edit, or copy and share everything, or just to kind of see what are people making. And it really helps me a lot when I'm in that block of I don't know what to do, I don't know what to make. But nothing from our current annual catalog, Christmas stuff, nothing has been made yet. So I'm going to have to hurry up and get on the ball and make stuff. Anyway, so that is our sneak peek for today. And I don't know if this is the moment you all have been waiting for, but it is time for our monthly Crafty Chick prize giveaway. And so for this month, the prizes are, we have two. So 2 lucky recipients will get these packages. And what these are 6x6 sheets of our hand pen DSP. This paper is so pretty. I love the floral images in this set. And then we have, I don't know if you guys can see, you will get a card base of all 5 of our In Color, so 1 of each color. And then you will get 2 sheets of our catalog tabs. So like at the beginning, video 1, I showed you guys how to adhere them to your catalog pages to make it easier to reference a category, Christmas or not Christmas, but holiday, or trying to remember what the other categories are, hosting and artistic expression. So whatever the holiday or whatever the tabs are, you can use to categorize your catalog. So we have 2 of these, and so 2 lucky recipients will be winning these. So let's, drum roll, let's get our name jar out, and this is our Crafty Chick jar with everybody's names inside. I know sometimes I think I need to do different pieces of paper because it looks like they all get stuck together sometimes, so maybe I need to do like printer paper or something. These are cardstock pieces. So okay, so here we go, and then I'm going to put your names on whoever has won. Your name will go on the bottom, and either when I see you next or when I mail your next month's kit, I will include these in there. And so I think here we go. We are ready to go. Let's see, and I'm putting my hand over the top so I can't see. So let's see. Okay, we need a drum roll. I don't know how to do that. Like, I've never done that before. I might have to practice that one. Okay, so here we have the first one is Dawn. Congratulations, Dawn. You have won one of our prizes. So there's your name on that one. Congratulations, Dawn. I hope this will give you some inspiration for crafting. And one more lucky recipient. Let's see, who do we have? Candy. Congratulations, Candy. So I hope this inspires you to take some time for you and to create now, and then you have your catalogs you can put your tabs on. So see, it's a win-win. You guys can organize, get your organization down for your catalog, and then you've got some papers to get started crafting. Hint, take time, you guys. Okay, thank you so much for crafting with me, and I hope you have had a great weekend. And I know next weekend is Memorial Day weekend, and I know a lot of us have planned. I hope you guys stay safe and have a good time, enjoy yourself, whatever you decide to do. And I hope to be seeing you guys soon. And I will keep you posted about the kit for June, and then when we do Christmas in July. And as always, if anybody has any question, comment, or suggestion, I'm here. Contact me. You know how to get a hold of me. I miss you all, and I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for crafting with me. Bye-bye.